Hey everyone, my name's Jillian and welcome to my channel. Today I'm sharing 4 universal ways to maximize your small closet space. I've moved 6 times in the past 3 years in multiple cities and different regions in the US. I've gone from suburban homes to downtown high-rise apartments. I've had large closets, small closets, closets to myself, and closets that I've shared. I've seen a lot when it comes to closets, and I've learned that maximizing your space, no matter what you have to work with, comes down to 4 key areas: hangers, vertical space, seasonal clothes, and shoes. If you address these core areas, you can drastically improve the function and appearance of your small closet. Now, this isn't going to be a glamorous closet tour. Instead, I'm going to show you practical tips and solutions that I use to organize my closet no matter the size. I'll link any products that I mentioned in the description box below in case you want to check any of them out. But first, before you use any of these tips, make sure you've already gone through your closet and either donated or recycled any clothing items that you no longer use or want. As Marie Kondo would say, let go of anything that doesn't spark joy. With that being said, let's jump right in. Number 1. What is the situation with your hangers? The most important question is, have you switched over to the skinny velvet hangers yet? For years, I was using these crystal plastic hangers off of Amazon. They were beautiful and I really liked them, but whenever I moved and left them behind, made the switch to the velvet hangers, I gained back so much closet space. Here's a tip to save you some money. At the time when I was buying my hangers, I really invested and bought them all at the Container Store. I just didn't think I could get them anywhere else. Well, Amazon Basics sells them in large quantities at a very affordable price. You can also get them in lots of different colors from various sellers on Amazon. Switching out your hangers is a very small investment to make in the overall space you're going to gain in your closet, because think about how many products you would have to buy to try to maximize the space. If you can just free that up by changing out your hangers, that is the first step that you really need to take. Things to consider as you're taking stock of your hanger situation in your closet. Can you fold some of your clothes so that you don't need as much hanging space? I used to hang many of my pants, and I realized that if I switched to folding them, it freed up a lot of space in my closet. Also, where do you put your empty hangers when you're not using them? Whenever I'm feeling super organized, I will move the hangers that are empty over to the one side of my closet on the rod, and so that I just have them there to grab when I need them. Now, if you're short on closet rod space, then what you can do is get something to hold the hangers. So they have these specialized products where you can put something on the floor and stack the hangers up in a column, or they have triangular shaped boxes where you can put the hangers in there. That's what you'll see right now that I'm using. Another option, if you want to keep it simple, just find a box that fits the hangers, put it on the floor of your closet, and keep them there. Another consideration with hangers is, do you actually have enough for when you buy new clothing or you swap out seasonal items? For me, I have less summer clothing than fall and winter, and so sometimes when the seasons have changed, I've gotten out my seasonal clothing and I realized I didn't have enough hangers to hang everything up, and I had to buy new hangers last minute. Definitely keep some extra hangers around just in case, so that you won't be trying to figure out what to do with your clothes if you don't have enough hangers. Bottom line is, if you feel like you're lacking closet space and you haven't yet evaluated the situation with your hangers, that's the first place to start. Okay, so you've switched over to those velvet hangers. Now, how do you maximize your vertical space? One way you can do this is getting an extra bar for your clothes. Some closets only have a bar that goes across the top and they don't have that secondary one underneath. So it's really easy and inexpensive to purchase these. The one that I have is adjustable in its width and its height. I've had this for years and I've taken it to different closets that I've been in, and just keep it on hand in case I need some extra space. Of course, it's not as stable as the regular closet bar, but it's a great solution if you really need more hanging space. Another way to maximize your vertical space is to stack containers on your built-in shelves for accessories, purses, anything you need. I've been doing this with my seasonal clothes for years. If you have built-in storage shelves, you can put bins in whatever vertical column you have to function as drawers instead of using a dresser. This is what I'm doing right now. Now, if you have the floor space, something else that I've done is placed a dresser inside the closet to free up space in my bedroom, actually. I was hesitant at first because I didn't want to give up my hanging space, but it actually worked out well. This works great if you already have a dresser on hand that you're trying to move somewhere else to give you more space in your bedroom. Now, if you want an inexpensive solution, I got this vertical drawer organizer at Target, and that works as well. Now, remember when I said that it could help you to free up some of your hanging space to fold things instead of hanging them? Well, you can get these vertical sweater organizers. I'm sure everyone has seen these, but that's what I've used for pants in the past, and not sweaters actually at all. Another easy option with the vertical space is placing hooks wherever you have room. So you can put these on the back of your closet doors. I'm using them right now on the side of my built-in storage to hang handbags. Also, you can place push pins on the walls of your closet and hang hats. We can't talk about vertical space without looking at the floor. Some people keep hampers in their closet. I would say if your goal is to maximize your closet space, try to get that hamper out of your closet if at all possible. But if you need to keep it in there, you just are gonna have to work around it. I've actually used a large hamper on my closet floor for other things. Whenever I took my large pillow shams off of my bed at night, I would put them in a large laundry hamper on the floor of my closet to keep them out of the way. That was, of course, when I had a larger closet. So now what I'm doing, I'm just using that floor space to stack clear boxes of whatever else I need to store. Something to consider when you're sharing a closet is one person willing to keep their clothes outside of the closet? Is there another closet in the home that they can put their clothes in? Is there a large dresser outside of the closet that they can fold more of their clothes in and place there and only keep the dress clothes in the closet itself? Just food for thought. If your true goal is to maximize that closet space, one solution may be to just remove one person's clothes altogether. If you're liking this video so far, tap the like button down below to let me know that you'd like to see more videos like this. And make sure to hit the subscribe button so you can catch the next one. Once you've taken a look at your hangers and you've maximized your vertical space, now it's time to find a home for those seasonal clothes. I've heard it said that it was best to keep the seasonal clothes hanging in the closet, but honestly, if you don't have much closet space, I've found personally that it's my best option to remove them. Now, of course, keep certain items that you think can cross over between seasons, but those bulky winter sweaters that you're never going to wear in the summer, hats, gloves, coats, those Christmas pajamas that you only break out once a year when you go to your family celebrations. Those are the things that you don't need cluttering your hanging storage space in your closet year-round. This is where that vertical storage comes in. I store my gloves, hats, coats, winter accessories in clear bins that I got at the Container Store. You'd be surprised how many coats can actually fit into one of these containers. Here's also how I keep my scarves. I bundle them up in these nice little scarf donuts that I learned about from the Home Edit. So the first option for me is always trying to figure out how I can fit it in the closet. Eventually you're going to run out of that vertical closet space for placing those clear boxes with those lesser used items. My next step then is to figure out what I can fit under my bed in under the bed storage boxes. I found these great boxes at Target and I can stack them on top of each other so two in a vertical stack fit under the bed. Run these along the width of my bed and store holiday decorations under there, but also the bulk of my heavy winter sweaters. Now, of course, if you have a coat closet, that is going to be a game changer to this situation. But if you don't, try those vertical storage boxes in the closet and the under the bed storage boxes. Now, if you really still don't have enough space or don't like either of those ideas, another thing you can do is most people have those really tall kitchen cabinets that you can never reach. There's usually one above the microwave, and that's one that I used to use in one of my apartments to place my seasonal clothes. I put them in space bags. No one looks in those cabinets. You don't have to feel weird about having clothes in them. Bottom line, get those seasonal clothes you're not using actively out of the main hanging space in your closet, and it's going to make a big difference. Now, if you've addressed these 3 areas, your closet is probably looking pretty organized by now. But if you have a beautifully organized closet but don't have anywhere to put your shoes, your closet is going to look cluttered and small. That brings us to our last area and a really important one, the shoes. All been there, we've just moved into a place, don't really know what to do with our shoes, and they're scattered on the floor of our closet. There are 2 options for shoe storage. You can either keep them in your closet or you can keep them somewhere else. If you want to keep your shoes in your closet, I really like this expandable floor shoe rack that I found at the Container Store. What's great about them is that you can adjust the width and you can keep adding more and stack them on top of each other as your needs change. You'll notice that I did give up an entire bar of hanging storage to fit these shoe racks in my closet. That's because I don't have a great place to store them in my entryway or a hall closet. The hanging storage over the back of the door is a classic one. I've done that in the past, but I don't like that as much as the racks because it's harder to fit certain shoes in and out of the pockets. Another option is a shoe organizer that hangs on your closet rod, kind of like that sweater organizer. I really liked that option when I had an entryway closet by my front door where I kept the shoes. Remember, you can always combine these different shoe storage options to really fit your space. So if you have room for a small shoe rack along the bottom of your closet, start with that. Then if you want to put your dress shoes in a hanging storage on the closet rod that you don't reach for as often, that can be a way to supplement that shoe rack on the floor of your closet. And of course, if you're lucky enough to have built-in shoe storage shelves in your closet, problem solved. If the goal truly is to maximize your closet space, your best option is getting those shoes out of the closet. Are you able to store your shoes somewhere else? Can you keep them by the front door instead? You can either do this by using any of the shoe storage solutions we just covered in your hallway closet, or you can use a shoe cabinet by your entryway. There are also shoe racks where the shoes are exposed and displayed openly, but I think these look a little bit cluttered. So I would say go for the shoe cabinet if that's something that matters to you. Here's a shoe cabinet I had in one of my apartments when I had a larger entryway. If you're interested in that mirror on top, it's my DIY Pottery Barn inspired mirror. I'll put a link in the description box below if you want to check that out. I loved this shoe cabinet because it was out of sight and it looked like a decor piece. It's a great space-saving solution if you have an entryway and you want to free up space in your closet for other things. You may be thinking it would be difficult to get used to keeping your shoes outside of your closet. I hear you. I felt like that at first, but once I made the change, I realized I liked keeping my shoes at the front door and not wearing them in my home because it keeps it cleaner. If you are wondering how you're going to see what your shoes look like with your outfit before you leave the house, just keep an inexpensive floor-length mirror by your front door. No matter what size apartment you have, it's usually possible to find a place for one of these. In the worst case scenario, you would just place it on the back of your door. Can you fit your tall winter boots in your storage solution? So whenever I had that shoe cabinet, it was great for all of my shoes except for taller winter boots. Because I didn't have a lot of tall winter boots, I just placed the few pairs that I had in the entryway closet nearby. If you do have a lot of taller boots and you're not sure how to organize them, check out the Container Store because they have a lot of options where you can hang the boots or they have a stand where you can place the boots. Another thing to consider is, do you have space to store your seasonal shoes somewhere else? Like my seasonal clothes, I keep my boots and other winter shoes in an under the bed storage box so they're not taking up precious space on that shoe rack in my closet. We just covered 4 universal areas to focus on when you're trying to maximize your small closet space. This should help you drastically improve the function and appearance of your small closet. If you made it this far in the video, I'm really glad you're here. This is a new channel where I share ways to elevate different areas of your life, and that includes organization videos like this one. If you liked this video, please let me know by tapping the like button and subscribe so you can make sure to catch the next video. Thanks again for watching, and good luck organizing your closet. Bye!